Hi friends, today's practice it's a flow for gratitude because gratitude it's really that feeling that can enhance our vibration and can truly move mountains, and especially in the challenging moment in life when everything seems dark, it's very hard to connect and tap into that light, into that vibration of gratitude. And this practice is something I invite you to bring to your life daily. Just pausing for a moment and say thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for this beautiful body. Thank you because I'm breathing right now. Thank you for this present moment. Hopefully, we can bring together a little bit more gratitude into our life with this practice. And we're gonna need a blanket. As you see, it's just a house blanket that I had, nothing fancy, as we're doing some stuff on your knees. It's not really necessary, it's just a suggestion in case you want a little bit more padding on your knees. I'll see you on the mat. Today we're gonna start into a laying down position. So arriving, making yourself comfortable, laying down on the mat. This is not Shavasana yet. Adjust the hands and feet position so that you can be at ease. And let's take a grounding breath into this movement. Full inhaling through the nose, feeling lungs to the top. Opening the mouth, exhale, letting the breath go. And then becoming aware of your thoughts. Start to bring forth curiosity, observing if the mind is quiet, if there are thoughts rising and falling. Becoming aware of your body. Notice any area of the body that may feel a little stiff, maybe in discomfort. And any area of the body that feels at ease, relaxed. Start to welcome them both, letting go of the labeling, of the judgment that one is better than the other one. Just observe what is here. And then observe the breath. Notice the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Does the breath feel rough and choppy or smooth and continuous? Just observing. No labeling, no judgment, no expectation. Starting to bring the breath into the heart space. With the inhale, breathing into the heart. With the exhale, breathing out of the heart. Breath after breath, deepening the connection with the heart center. And then resting the awareness of the heart and bring to mind one thing that you're grateful for. And stay with it for a moment, feeling that vibration of gratitude spreading from the heart center. One thing you are grateful for. And then with the next inhale, we're gonna reach the arms overhead, interlace the finger, press hands like there is an imaginary wall back of you, pointing the feet all the way forward, spreading this gratitude from the heart center in every corner of the body, keeping to mind that one thing you are grateful for. And then letting it go, bending into the knees, hugging the knees for a moment. And then rocking yourself forward when you're ready. And for our today's seated position, we're gonna come to sit on our heels. We're gonna come in and out, so don't worry too much about the pressure on the knees. We're gonna start with the inhale, reaching, rising onto the knees, reaching the arms up, Gazing up to the ceiling, expanding. And with the exhale, we're gonna sit on the heels, turn to the left side, wrapping the arms around the body. Inhaling back to center, rising on the knees, reaching arms up. And exhale, twisting to the right side, wrapping the hands around the body. One more time on each side. Inhaling, rising on the knees, reach arms up, make yourself taller. Exhale, twisting left arms, wrap around the body. Inhale, rising onto the knees, look up, reach up. Exhale, twisting right, sitting on the heels, wrapping hands around the body. And then from here, pausing, turning to center, we're gonna walk our hands forward, finding what looks like a child pose, but it's a little different because we are having the knees closer together, if that feels good. And we come on the tippy fingers. So as we are on the tippy fingers, there is a deeper sense of stretch in the back of the shoulder blades underneath the armpit. One breath here. And then from here, we're gonna start to walk the hands to the left corner, Continue walking to the left until your left hand is kind of in line with the hips. Then we're gonna reach the right arm up to the ceiling, and then the right arm reach overhead, wrapping the tricep along the side of the ear. Keep rooting down through the right sit bone, right side of the hip. Keep reaching with the fingers in the opposite direction. One breath. Feeling this juicy stretch. And then walking the hands back to the front in what looks like that child pose. And walking the fingers all the way to the right, until the right hand is in line with the hips. Then we're gonna reach the left arm up to the ceiling, opening the chest to the front, and then wrapping the tricep along the side of the ear. Keep rooting down through the left side of the hip. Keep reaching away with the fingers. One breath here, stay in this juicy stretch. And then walking back to center, resting one breath in what looks like a child pose, reaching onto the tippy fingers. And then gently coming forward, bringing the knees hip distance apart, a few round of cat and cow. We're gonna inhale round into the spine, chin to chest, tailbone down. Exhale, tailbone lift, look forward and up, looking forward. Inhaling, rounding, chin to chest, tailbone down. Exhaling, arching, tailbone lift, look forward and up. Two more, find your own pace of breath with it. Starting to connect the breath with the movement, stay with it. And when you're complete pausing in center, we're gonna tuck the toes and lift the tailbone up and back for our first down dog. From a place of gratitude, observe, would you like to bend one knee at a time? Would you like to move the hips side to side, shake the head yes or no? Or do you prefer stillness? See what feels good to start to settle in, to arrive into the space, connecting to gratitude. One more breath anywhere you are. And then with the next inhale, we're gonna bring the right knee into the chest and step the foot in between the hands. Drop the back knees. This is a good time, if you like, to place the blanket underneath the right knee, if that feels good. From here, we're gonna reach the arms up. As you arrive into this low lunge, setting the foundation, because without foundation, there can be no gratitude. So setting foundation by squeezing the belly into the spine, then releasing, opening up into the hips and reaching the arms up, softening the shoulder. Stay in the space, feeling the length in the psoas muscle in the hip flexor. One breath here. One more inhale. And with the exhale, we're gonna twist to the right side, opening the arm, looking to the back of the mat, challenging a little bit the balance. Keep rooting down through the left knee that is supporting you. Keep reaching up with the crown like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Feeling the sweat expanding, creating space. One breath. And then the right hand come like there is a back pocket in the jeans that you are imaginary wearing. And we're gonna inhale, open up to the ceiling, reaching left arm up to the ceiling, gazing up to the ceiling, feeling that juicy stretch in the hip flexor, in the psoas muscle. One more breath here. And then we wheel the hands down, framing the foot, stepping forward, fold at the front of the mat. Pausing here to breath. If you like, grabbing opposite elbows, swinging side to side. When you're ready with the next inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling all the way up to standing. Reach up, reconnect to that sense of length. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lengthen the spine. And with the exhale, plant the hands. We're gonna step the right foot back and drop the knee onto that blanket if you like to use it. Rising up for a low lunge. And again, feel the belly drawing into the spine. Then open up a little more in the hips. Then the arms rise and the shoulders soften. Breathing into the space, one breath. One more inhale. And with the exhale, we're gonna twist to the left side, opening the arms, gazing up to the back of the mat. Keep rooting down through the right knee. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head, creating space as we twist for gratitude to flow within us. One breath. And then the left hand coming to that back pocket in imaginary jeans. And we're gonna reaching the right arm up to the ceiling, breathing in the space, opening the chest, gazing up, one breath. And then releasing the arms down, framing the foot, lifting the back knee, removing that blanket if you're using it, pressing into the hands, finding a high plank, and lower however you like down onto the mat. Keeping the hands by the rib cage, inhaling for a cobra, squeezing elbow down and back, looking up, exhaling down. Inhaling for a cobra, elbow down and back, look forward, exhale down. This time either arm by the side or interlacing the hands behind the back. We're gonna inhaling, reaching everything you can off the mat. Maybe the feet stay close together. Stay here for 4. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go down. Hands by the rib cage. Inhaling for a cobra. And exhaling, pressing yourself up into a down facing dog. 2 breaths here. With the next inhale, we're gonna reach the right leg up and back. With the exhale, bend the knee, open the hips to the side, pause, one breath. Keep the shoulders square to the front of the mat. And then inhaling the leg up and back. Exhale, gently step the foot in between the hands. Draw down the back heel, rising up for a warrior 2. Hip and shoulder in line to the side, extending the arms and turning the gaze to the front. Breathing in the space, bend deep into that front knee. If the knee feels inside or outside, bring it on top of the ankle. Soften the shoulder, gaze forward. Relaxing here. Feeling this energy line drawing in from the earth and expanding with gratitude up through the crown and out through the arms. So one more breath. And with the next inhale, we're gonna open to the side for a star. The most expensive of the yoga pose. Imagine there is a seed of gratitude in your heart. Spread it out through every corner of your being. Inhaling with gratitude, expanding as you are. Exhale, bend the knee, goddess squat. Inhaling, expanding with gratitude. Exhale, bend the knee, goddess squat. Continue 2 more times with each inhale, expanding with gratitude, Father, in every corner of your being. And exhaling, settling into that gratitude. Once more. One more inhale, expanding. And with the exhale, facing the front of the mat. We're gonna inhale, reversing our warrior, lengthen, opening. Exhaling, windmill the hands down, framing the foot. Now, maybe getting a hold of the blanket again. We're gonna drop the left knee, root down through the left hand, stepping the right foot through the back of the mat. You can stay as you are with the foot down or the foot up, or you can bend the right knee, grab the ankle, and create like a C shape with the spine. Whatever you like to be, either into a side plank or into a C shape, breathe 2 breaths in the space. And then the right foot expand through the back of the mat and come down. Press onto the left hand, rise up into a gate pose. I'm sorry you guys, I'm giving you the back. And then the right hand come down onto the back of the mat. And the left arm reach through the back of the mat, creating the juicy space. Breathing, breathing, breathing. One more breath here. With your next inhale, windmill the hands all the way through the front of the mat. Stepping into the high plank if you like, removing the blanket. The exhale could be halfway down your chaturanga or all the way down. The inhale can be a cobra or maybe an upward facing dog. The exhale is a down facing dog. Breathing in the space. With the next inhale, the left leg reach up and back. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips to the side, the shoulders stay square to the front, one breath. Inhaling the leg up and back. Exhale, gently step the foot in between the hands, drop down the back heel, rising up for a warrior 2. Again, hip and shoulder to the side, arm extended, the front knee bend deep, but it's not inside or outside, it's right on top of the ankle. Settle in. Notice, are you gripping into the shoulder? What are you gripping on? Relax the strap muscle. Breathing into the space. 2 breaths here. And with the next inhale, open for that beautiful star. Juicy star. Feel the gratitude. That seed from the heart center. Expanding all the weight, reconnecting to that one thing you are grateful for. Breathing in the space, stay with that one thing you're grateful for. And then letting it go, interlacing the hands behind the back. We're gonna inhale, gazing up to the ceiling. And with the exhale, drop down in between the legs for a wide leg forward fold, keeping the hands clasped together. If this doesn't feel good at any point, you're welcome to release the hands down onto the mat. If it feels good, keeping the hands clasped together and breathing in the space. The crown of the head is drawn through the mat, through the earth. Breathing, breathing, one more breath here. And then if your hands are down on the mat, bring them onto the hips. If the hands are clasped together, keep them there. Together with the next inhale, we're gonna come halfway up, perpendicular to the earth. We're gonna pause here for the exhale. And then inhaling, rising all the way up, reaching the arms up. Coming back to that warrior two we came from. Inhaling, reversing the warrior. Exhaling, windmill the hands down, framing the foot. If you like, again, bringing that blanket in, dropping the right knee. We're gonna root down through the right hand and stepping the left foot through the back of the mat, reaching the left arm forward. First option. Second option, if you did it on the first side, bend the knee, clasp the ankle, creating a C shape with the spine. Whatever you like to be, breathe in the space, stay with the breath. One more full round of breath here. And then all together, we're gonna drop the foot down at the back of the mat, root down, press onto the right hand to make yourself up into a gate pose. And then left hand come down through the back of the mat. Right arm reach through the back of the mat. Juicy side stretching the body. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep rooting down through the right knee. Keep reaching with the right finger through the back of the mat. One breath. And then windmill the hands down. Stepping into a high plank, removing the blanket. Inhaling in plank. Exhaling, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhaling for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling for down facing dog. 2 breaths here. And with the next inhale, come on to the heels. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, jump, or step to the front of the mat. Inhaling, half, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling all the way up to standing, reach up, look up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Keeping the hands to the heart for the moment, sizing your feet either hip distance apart, or you want to bring the big toes to touching the heels slightly apart. From here, we are gonna sit low into our chair, breathing into the space, the belly lifting to the spine. You can keep the hands to the heart, or you can reach your arms forward. Breathing, sitting low, keep sitting low, keep lifting the belly into the spine. Keep lifting the crown of the head forward and up, relaxing into the shoulder. I know I'm asking a lot, stay here. One more breath, you got this. And inhaling, rising to standing, reach up, look up. Exhale, let the arms and the breath go. Great job. And now we're gonna extend the arms forward, coming onto the tippy toes, and slowly, 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 slowly lower down, sit on the heels. And now it takes a little bit of trust, but try to sit as gently as you can down onto the mat. Have some fun with it. And from here, we're gonna move into a little bit of an abdominal sequence. So both pose, you can keep the knees bent, the arms by the side, keep the chest open, breathing into the space. Stay with me, it gets always challenging when we do abdominal work, but our abs, our core are actually very important for us to be stable, feel grounded and strong. So breathe here, stay with the breath. And then we're gonna make it a little bit more challenging. We are gonna lower halfway down. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming back up. Holding here, stay grateful. When life gets tough, it challenges, a lot of problems are in our way. How can we tap into that gratefulness? Breathe in here, breathe in here. And now the last bit of work, we're gonna lower down, but very slowly for 4, stay grateful. For 3, stay more grateful. For 2, almost there. What are you grateful for? And 1, let it release down onto the mat. Great job, everybody. And then bending into the knees. Bringing them hip distance apart, arm by the side. We're gonna inhale slowly the hips to the ceiling for a bridge pose. And then exhaling slowly, one vertebra at a time. Inhaling, lifting the hips up very slowly. Use the whole inhale to lift, lift, lift up. And the whole exhale to release down. Do that 2 more times at your own pace of breath. Once more. And then hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe rocking side to side or finding stillness for just a breath. When you're ready, we're gonna rock forward and we're gonna come to the pose we have been preparing the whole class for, which is camel pose. Camel can be intimidated, but today we're gonna do it together step by step, making sure you can get the best out of it. So we're gonna keep the toes stuck for now, hands on the hips, and first do another warm-up exercise. Imagine yourself as a stick that doesn't bend. I'm not bending forward, I'm not bending back, I'm just a straight line. And from here, keeping the straight line, moving back, keeping the straight line and coming back forward. You can always bring the blanket underneath the knees if you need to, but continue a few times, moving back as a stick that doesn't bend any direction and coming back forward. 2 more like that, back and forth without bending in any direction. And now notice, you have been noticed probably your legs are firing up. And that's the goal of the exercise. Make you feel those hip flexor, those quad working for you, the abdominal region working for you to control the back and forth. Now from here, we want to again do that. Move back as a stick. Move back so much that your hands can cup over your heels, but I'm still not bending any direction, I'm straight. From here, keep it this length, gaze up to the ceiling. Feeling the space in the chest, but I'm not bending. There is length throughout the whole spine. When you are complete, gaze back to the front of the room, and then using this hip flexor, hands on the hips, coming back to straight. So this could be your camel if you are concerned about any low back discomfort. If you like to move in a different variation, you can bring the hands either in fist or like you have those back pocket in the back of you. And then from here, we're gonna create length first. So either fist or hands on the jeans pocket, we're gonna squeeze the elbow down and back. From here, before you do anything, root down through the knees, make yourself taller, like the spine is getting taller, elongating through the ceiling. And then reach a little back, gazing up to the ceiling. Inhaling, make yourself taller, like your crown is going up and back, and then drop a little bit more forward, pushing the hips through the front. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, the crown reach up and back, and then drop down a little more. Maybe bringing the hands down onto your heels, pushing those hips to the front, but keep it that beautiful length in the spine, like somebody's pulling your hair up and back. We're not collapsing back, we're expanding back. 1 more breath, anywhere you are. And then to come back, hands come on the low back first, on the back and the pocket, and then we're gonna lengthen the crown to come back forward. Fantastic job. If you like to do another round, you're dying for it, you can pause and follow the instruction again. If you're complete, we're gonna release, coming onto a child pose. I invite you to keep the knees closer together And to release the forehead down and the arms by the feet. If there is discomfort, you can always roll that blanket, place it in between the heels and the tailbone, so there is less pressure onto the heels. Breathing, 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 breathing in the space of gratitude. Stay within. Maybe bring into mind a second thing that you're grateful for and stay within. And then gently rising up, we're gonna remove the blanket and we're gonna bring the legs to the front of us. We're gonna lower down onto the mat. And then from here, two options. The first option is to get that beautiful blanket, sliding underneath the tailbone just a little bit to create a little bit of support, and then lengthen the legs up to the ceiling and breathing in the space. The second option is shoulder stand. For shoulder stand, we're gonna swing the feet overhead, support the hips with your hands. You can stay here or you can lift the leg up to the ceiling any amount. Once you get in position in any of the two, once your legs are up to the ceiling in any of the two positions, please do not turn your head. Just gaze up to the ceiling and to your beautiful feet. There is no turning on your head once the legs are up. And whatever you choose, shoulder stand or leg up supported by the blanket, it's okay. Feel the benefit. Feel the blood flow from the legs flowing down to the heart to get reoxygenating. And from an energetic level, feeling that blood flow getting recharged with the vibration of gratitude. Allow yourself to be here. Maybe connecting to a second thing for the day that you're grateful for. Whatever that is, connecting to its detail, its nuance. One more breath. If you are in shoulder stand, the feet come overhead first and then slowly we roll down the spine. If you have the blanket, slowly bring one foot back down on the mat at a time and remove the blanket. Together we're bringing the feet as wide as the mat, interlacing the hands, press them behind the head, and then we're gonna let both knees sink to the right and turn the head to the left. And both knees sink to the left and we turn the head to the right. Do that a few more times, but go slow. Once you arrive with the knees to one side and the head to the opposite, pause for a moment and then allow yourself to move into the opposite direction. And feeling that by interlacing the hands behind the head, we create more space into the shoulder. And when you're complete, coming back to center, let's bring both knees into the chest. Scoot the hips to the left side, let both knees drop to the right. Since today we're working with the blanket, if you like, bringing the blanket in between the knees. And then the arms can cactus or can spread wide like wing. Whatever you like, allow yourself to breathe into this twist. Twist, open up the side of the body. Let's open up the side of the body for gratitude to flow, to expand. And then coming back to center. Again, knees into the chest, scoot the hips to the right, let the legs fall to the left. Breathing in the space, creating this space for gratitude to flow. Allow yourself to be here. And let's come back to center. Hugging the knees into the chest. Just for a moment, breathing in the space, squeezing them in, maybe rocking side to side. And if there is any movement you need before final Shavasana, find that moment. If you are complete, we're going to start to arrive into final Shavasana. And since we're using this blanket, let's use it till the end. Maybe the blanket roll up under the knees, or maybe the blanket roll up underneath the head for more support. And then with the next inhale, we're gonna squeeze everything together. Squeeze the hands, crunch the feet, squeeze every muscle in the body, crunch in the face, squeezing the teeth together. Exhale, let it go of any effort. And breathing in the space. Connecting to the seed of gratitude in the heart center. And giving it a color, the color of gratitude, whatever that color is for you. With each breath, let the color of gratitude become brighter and brighter. Letting that color of gratitude become so bright that to start to float in every corner of the body, illuminating your whole body with the color of gratitude. And the color of gratitude radiates so brightly that your whole mind is illuminated with the color of gratitude. And the color of gratitude shines so bright that radiates every corner of your being. Your physical, emotional, and mental being are all radiated, infused by the color of gratitude. Allowing yourself to rest in the color of gratitude just a moment longer. And then starting to move the fingers, the toes, visualizing fingers of toes radiating the color of gratitude. Bending the knees when you're ready, turning onto one side into a fetal position. Pausing there for a second. And then making yourself up into a seated position. Bringing the hands in front of the heart center. Pausing for a moment, bowing down to your own heart. Notice how you feel. And then repeat silently, thank you for yourself for showing up on your mat doing this practice. Thank you for your heart, your inner teacher. And thank you for this present moment that is gifted to us. Namaste. I am grateful for each one of you that is a subscriber on my channel and continue following new content, subscribe, comment, like the practice to support this free content. I'll see you on the mat.